Hey everyone, welcome to the Second Bedroom Show. I'm your host, Ansley Bates, and today we're here with Evan Rawitt, who's a local artist and painter.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Glad to be here, dude.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Heck yeah, of course.
Yeah. So talk a little bit about your art, just kind of an overview, how long you've been doing it,
Okay.
and the kind of stuff you paint, and then we'll get a little bit more into it.
Well, I've been painting since like 2022, just about. I mean, I've been drawing longer than that, but painting really started around then. What got me into it, my parents literally let me do a mural in one of my rooms, just like for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Just because they saw like I had potential and they really liked what I was doing, so they were like, just paint a mural. And yeah, and I like.
And that's what it shows up in your videos and stuff too, like in your art room.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Did you ever see it? It's the one I'm like this, and I have like the black bar over my eyes.
Okay, I think I know I've seen it through your videos.
Probably. It was like the first thing I ever posted. So that like got me into like posting my art and stuff. And then I just kept doing it. And here I am.
Nice.
And yeah, I just paint. I paint a lot of like, I would say people, colors, lots of stuff like that, you know? Yeah.
And you just started to do like a little more landscape.
Yeah, I did recently I did a painting of New York City.
Yeah.
That's my favorite city. So.
Would that be landscape?
Yeah.
Okay.
A cityscape, same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not what I specialize in, but
yeah.
I'm trying to get better. Trying to do everything,
Yeah. So is that something that you typically like specialize in, capturing people, kind of like a photographer?
Yeah,
typically
I like,
has like.
No, yes, like things they do for
yeah.
sure. No, yeah, I like figure painting and like portraits, definitely.
Okay. Nice. And then I wrote down that a lot of your influences come from friends and music.
For sure.
Because you paint a lot of your friends. This is
Eric has.
Yeah, fucking up dance party. So Evan is part of the crew. I guess either a video or two videos. I haven't decided what order I'm gonna put them in. But Noah, Sidecheck of Saucetober, they're all friends with Pocket Knife Dance Party. Eric, who's behind me, and then could do as well, like that whole group. I talk about you guys all the time, but I think the first official time we talked about it in the podcast was with Noah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's the artist who did the album art for Pocket Knife Dance Party's first EP. Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah,
so.
It was such an honor to do that. I love those guys. Noah started everything, I feel.
That's so
Did y'all
cool.
talk about that?
How did you guys all come together?
I would say it was gradual. Like we each kind of came in, I would say individually, because Pocket Knife Dance Party, I feel like that sort of brought us together, me and Noah for sure, because Noah was doing the shirts, I was doing the cover, and then we all started just like meshing. We did all the treaty events were kind of stemmed from that, and of course Noah, he started those, so
yeah,
he brought that together, so he brought all of us together.
That's really cool. Yeah, he kind of like.
I give Noah that credit for sure.
That's awesome. He is such a magnetic person.
Yeah, he brings everybody from every clique, every group. Yeah. He's so awesome.
I love that. So you guys didn't hang out before?
I mean, we were cool.
Or just in high school. You were just in high school together.
Yeah, we were cool. Okay. Like we didn't like. I've known him since like elementary school, and we've always just been like, "What's up?" Like,
okay.
But,
well, I forget that people like have grown up together like since like they've known each other.
Yeah,
he went each other for
to like my birthday party in like first grade. It was just like so random, but yeah, we didn't really like get close until recent because of all the art stuff. You know, it's poetic because we met in art class.
No
in elementary school. Yeah,
that's so cool.
Me and him talk about that. It's funny because that's like kind of why we're like friends now. So, yeah.
Cool. How do you feel like that relationship has changed the trajectory of your art?
Honestly, with Noah or just
and just kind of like what events have stemmed from like the opportunities at Treaty and then working on the album.
I mean, I feel like they've helped my name get out there in St. Augustine and all that. I feel like Noah, honestly, I would honestly call him like a big brother. Like he definitely like motivates me and gives me advice and stuff. Like he called me the other day because did you see that shirt that I made with the dragon on it?
Yes.
Yeah. He was like, dude, don't let anyone lowball you for that shirt. Because he's like trying to tell me like, because you know he's tapped into the business side of things. So I always get advice from him from that.
Nice.
I think we're both giving each other motivation for the art stuff, but he's definitely kind of giving me that big brother sort of vibe. I don't know.
Well, or just like somebody that you can like a I keep thinking about friends as like life partners that you're constantly like pushing each other to get better in different ways, and like you bring things to his life that he's like, without Evan, I wouldn't have been able to do this, and this, and I wouldn't have been so motivated, inspired to like move this direction.
I definitely,
which
that's
is
the
like,
bro, I love him. That's great.
Yeah. That's a beautiful thing about like friends, and I've really realized that fairly recently. It's just like the power of my friendships and like all the things that we work on together. Just really like we better each other, and we're like it helps motivate you, and you want to do like better shit for your friend, you know. You're like, okay, like
friends are so great, dude. Where would we be without them?
I know,
it's so awesome.
I know. Yeah, we left a conversation with Noah with do cool shit with your friends.
Facts.
That's
kind of what that's his motto, I feel like.
Yeah, and you guys inspired that for me, and a lot of my videos like that aren't on the podcast are like, do cool shit with your friends. Like if you wanna learn about the world and like be involved in the community and have like make good relationships, do cool shit with your friends.
Definitely. They bring out all the best things in you. 100%.
Yeah.
It's so awesome.
Yeah, that is really cool. So talk about your influences a little bit on your art.
Influences, like you said, music, definitely. I listen to music, I get inspired. Other artists, I'm built around every artist that I admire. It just kind of makes me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's everybody.
So what kind of artists do you pull from? And what aspects of your art do they?
Definitely, like, so my style, I would say, that you can notice it's kind of like, you can see the brush strokes, you can kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
A little impressionist? Yeah.
I would say I definitely like pull from that. Like, there's this one guy on Instagram, his name, I think you pronounce it Tom Minnick or something. I don't know. But he was like the guy that I would look at his stuff and be like, I kind of want to paint like that. Because he paints sort of like how I do. And he definitely inspired me to do what I do. There's this one guy named Vane. He does like, he just paints whatever. He paints what he likes. Like superheroes, like, you know, I painted like superhero guys one time. Just music stuff. Yeah, so I just pull from everybody, and I feel like it kind of makes my style.
How does music influence you in the art process? Is that something you like listen to a song and you're like, oh wow, that's really powerful, I'm inspired to go paint something? Or is it something you listen to as you're painting and allow it to?
I would say both. I wouldn't necessarily say that an individual song will inspire a painting. Like a lot of the time, like I'll be listening to the music and it'll give me that power. But I mean, there are songs that, like the one I showed you, the OutKast one, that definitely just like make me want to paint because they just inspire me creatively. But I would say listening to music while painting is more what drives me.
Okay, interesting. Is it lyrically? Is it the like actual music itself?
I would say
instruments?
The music itself.
Okay.
Just how, like, the groove. I love groovy shit.
Okay, cool.
Cool. You know?
Yeah, is that I'm trying to like ask a question and understand how it translates through you into the paintbrush. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I
know that's why I was trying to ask that question.
Like, this painting, I feel like you can kind of hear the guitar. Like, you can hear Eric playing, like, whatever he's playing. Maybe he's playing Jealousy from the first EP.
Hell yeah.
I feel like that kind of makes that painting, and, like, I don't know. It's so hard to explain how it works. I don't know.
I know. Well, that was a hard question.
Yeah.
Because, and that's why I was like, I don't quite know how to ask it in the best way to be able to, like, draw the answer. Because that is something that's, like, tough for musicians and artists and I mean people in general to be able to communicate is like how different inspiration moves through you. But it is like
it just happens.
Yeah, it does.
It's kind of hard to explain. This is what happens.
Yeah, that's just like part of the creative process. I think that you just kind of like almost are mindless and like release control.
Yeah,
that's why it's called flow. You know,
pull inspiration from whatever.
Yeah.
I'd be inspired by the Bob's Burgers puzzle.
Yeah.
Honestly, kind of am. Like, that's how sick it is.
Oh my gosh! I just need to go ahead and I've been thinking about I'm doing little like videos or excerpts on all of my different like little art pieces because they all have stories. You know?
Right.
And
everything.
Yeah. That's what I love about like this apartment has become like my space because I don't have a roommate to work around, and that's been something that like now I've been able to learn how to create my own space, and I found out that I'm like, I don't want like Marshall's art that like looks pretty or whatever. I want like weird trinkets that I have a puzzle on my wall. That's with the missing piece. That's so
exactly. What does the missing piece represent?
I don't. No one knows. No one knows. Well, okay, so then I'll just give you a background on the Bob's Burgers. So from thrift store. Didn't have the last piece, and I figured, I was like, it's in the thrift store for a reason,
One piece was
missing. Yeah, exactly.
Could have been like
exactly.
5 or 6.
So I was like, kind of knew that was coming, and then in college, my mom used to send me comic strips, because when I would go home for the summer, I would read the comics, and then I wouldn't have comic books or like the comic section in the newspaper at college. So she would send some to me whenever she thought about me, which is super cute. It was really special. And so I love little comics. And I was walking downtown and saw that comic, and it says something about like this guy's like buying a book, and the librarian or the book person selling it was like, it'll keep you guessing up to the last chapter, because the author forgot the last chapter.
Really?
Yeah, and I like grabbed it off the ground, because I was like, I love picking up paper like and notes and stuff off the ground, and I think it's interesting. But yeah, I was like, oh well, that's coming home with me.
No, for real, that's like so deep.
Right?
Somehow, like,
right? That's why I was like, oh shit, and it fits perfectly with the Bob's Burgers.
No, definitely.
Yeah, and
I like that you didn't cover the missing piece. I feel like the missing piece is important.
Yeah, right? Because like we don't always know the end.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? That's
what
what I'm
that.
saying. That's what
they can't even see the Bob's Burgers.
I know, no.
Definitely gotta show that.
I'll put a picture.
Yeah.
I'll put a picture up. But yeah, I mean, to me, the whole process of that puzzle was like pretty illuminating and philosophical. Because it's like,
that's so cool.
Yeah, because like you have to like look at the big picture, then you have to focus on the small picture.
Right.
Like there's so many lessons in doing art and craft. Yeah. What is on that note? What is something that you've learned about yourself as you've started to create and get in a process?
I think I've learned that I don't really care what other people want me to paint.
Yeah.
Because I really just like to paint whatever I want.
Yeah.
I like that. Like that's definitely something I've learned. Like I don't want to paint like something basic that everyone else has done. I want to just add my own flair.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's something. That's definitely something I've learned, because I enjoy being myself.
Yeah.
And putting myself on canvas.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you really do. You really do. Some of the pieces, I feel like it's very like your imprint is very much clear in what comes out. Yeah.
Like I would say like the New York one. At first you would be like, it's just a picture of New York, but then I added my like fat ass signature at the bottom.
Yeah.
Just like covering like half the painting, because I wanted to make it like different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like to add little things that make it specifically Evan.
Yes.
That's my goal.
Yeah, and even the style of like you said, your big brush strokes, like it came through in the painting. And like when you paint your friends, it's just like so cool to see like how you capture them. So I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you do a lot of commissions?
I do, yeah. I don't usually post them, but like that's where I most like where I make most of my income from art is from commissions. Like people will be like, paint my dog, paint my grandma.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You do that a lot?
Yeah, I get like, I would say like a couple a month, and it keeps me going. I don't have a job at the moment, so I'm thankful for the commissions.
Yeah,
like I'm thankful for the treaty event. That gave me some cash for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, commissions are cool.
Nice. And then you do a lot of murals as well. I've seen
a
handful at least.
I haven't been doing as many recently. I would like to get back into them. Hire me.
Yeah.
But definitely back, I think 2023, 2024, I was doing a ton. Like I was doing like back to back to back.
No way.
Because I was really enjoying it. You know the one octopus one? The one that's like big on the house? Yeah.
Yes.
That was that era where I was like back to back to back murals. That was really fun. So I would like to get back into that, but it's hard to find jobs.
Yeah, what is that even like? I mean, that's such a big canvas.
Like painting it?
Yeah.
It's hard. The octopus one was the hardest thing ever, because I was by myself. They gave me a ladder, which was so heavy. I almost dropped it on a power line. There was like a little power line like right by the house, and it's so heavy, it's so tall. And I'm like holding it, and it's like slowly tipping back. I'm like, no. And I caught it like last second. So yeah, that was such a hard experience. And I did the whole house. Like I did the front, and the sides, so it
No
took me
way.
forever. But yeah, and it came out pretty cool, I think.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was a really like fulfilling experience.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, I bet it's like looking at the project itself, you're like, holy shit, that's like so much.
No, yeah.
And then you're doing it, and it's like very labor intensive. I can imagine.
Yeah, I try
then you
not
get it
to
done,
think
and you're like,
about. No, exactly. Yeah, I guess it's such a
Bubble
fulfilling
donuts.
thing, right? I try not to think about, oh, this is gonna be so hard. I
Yeah.
just go. Like that's. I feel like a lot of artists should do that, because everyone talks about like looking at a blank canvas and getting intimidated. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like-
I do.
Like yeah, it's so hard. Like
That's me.
that's the hardest part to get like past, but
Yeah.
you just gotta go.
Yeah, just put the pen to the paper.
Exactly. Start
Yeah.
doing whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so funny talking, like, I mean, I've been doing this for a year and a half now, probably, just like talking to different artists and like talking about the process, because I was
So dope. What you
so,
did, by the way.
thank you,
It's
thank
so
you.
sick.
Well, I love learning from so many different artists, because I was so disconnected from that creative aspect of myself,
Yeah.
I think. And like some of the things that come across is just start, and then
Right.
like that's just like, if you put the pen to the paper, things will come, and
Yeah.
sometimes it's slower than others, but you just have to be patient and give yourself
Exactly.
space, and then
The hardest part, but once you get past it, you're
yeah.
flowing. Flow.
Yeah,
I feel like
flow, yeah.
flow, that's the main thing. That's
Yeah.
the main idea of this episode.
Exactly. Yeah.
Flow.
Yeah. Flow. Just letting it flow.
For sure.
Okay. On flow, so you're really, I feel like, educated and into a lot of rap.
Yeah, I love that music.
Okay. Is that like your main genre that you listen
For
to?
sure,
Okay. Okay. Tell me a little bit about that, like kind of what you've learned about the culture of rap, how it's changed. Like you in a lot of your posts, what I love is you like put a little like history book, like like about the things that inspired you into painting
For
rap.
sure.
which
I was doing that a lot
sick.
with bees.
Yeah.
For John and ones.
Yeah, talk about that too.
Well, hip hop I definitely listen to the most. I mean, I listen to everything, but hip hop's definitely the most of my like rotation. But I just love learning about like the different eras, the different like people that are so big in the culture. And like it's so funny like hearing people be like, rap music isn't music, they're just talking, or like they're just like talking on a mic with a beat behind it. It's not though, it's literally poetry.
Yeah.
That's why I love it so much.
Yeah.
It's literally poetry with a beat.
Yeah, with
Like,
layers. Like
yeah.
it takes a lot. Like
Exactly.
my friend was just over the other day and he produces music, and
Good.
like I literally sat there editing a video while he was working on a song, and all the components that people creating that music and that sound have to pull in, and the way they like change the pitches and the
It's incredible.
yeah, there's so much that goes into even just creating electronic music. And then I mean, being able to be like speak on rhythm is such a it's
so
an art.
crazy. Yeah,
It really
it's
is an art.
Insane art. I would like that's my goal one day, to get into making beats. I
Yeah.
want to. I've talked to Eric about it, like
Yeah,
he
'cause
makes
he
he produces
music.
and he like
Yeah.
there's this one track that him and Jordan made. It's called Limited Edition. If Eric's watching this, I think he would appreciate me talking about it, because that's like from back in the day. He was showing me it, and the beat was like so fire. He was like, "Yeah, I made this." I'm like, "Dude, you gotta teach me like how to do this." And he was just telling me it's all like it's the same as art. You just gotta start and learn and whatever.
Yeah, and
So-
pull in layers and colors and that's really it's cool.
It's crazy.
It's an auditory.
It's auditory art, literally.
Yeah,
It's
colors,
crazy.
sounds, yeah, textures even.
Yeah.
Like
because you're like
the pedals on guitar add so many textures to the sound. It's
so crazy. I can't even begin to comprehend how it works.
I know.
One day maybe, but right now I don't.
That's what I love about like the aspect of like having musicians on, is like that's part of the ulterior motive is for me to learn about music, and just like I'm just so fascinated by like
it's crazy.
Yeah, the whole process. It's like so magnificent, you know.
It's amazing. One day we'll get there. One day we'll both know exactly how it works. That's the goal.
Exactly. Yeah. For sure. I have two different directions, but I think I want to go to your YouTube. Talk about your YouTube videos and what that's like.
How I
what
haven't
that's
posted
been like.
in like a month.
I
I've been out
know.
of it,
You're like,
man.
I rap a week every week. I know. That's what I'm on right now with my podcast.
Weekly?
I'm like, let's go weekly. Let's
Dude,
send it.
I was so on that. It's
Yeah,
so
you
hard.
were. Yeah, you
It's
were.
so
It
hard.
was so good though.
It's so draining.
Yeah.
You know, you obviously know what I'm talking about because you're consistent.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is what I like to
But
do.
you
It's
love
like,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My art is communication.
Right.
You know.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
like this is. I feel like it might be easier for you because you're just so like. You love doing it so much. I can't say that I love making YouTube.
Yeah.
That's like I would want to say that because I want to do it, but every time I get in front of a camera and start talking, I'm just like, damn, what am I doing? Like, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to go. I'm just talking like.
Yeah.
And the whole editing process is hard, but
Yeah.
it's worth it. But it's just I don't know.
Yeah.
And especially weekly, like damn.
Yeah.
Stressful.
Yeah. What were your goals with that? Was that just something you wanted to try?
Well, I just know that YouTube is such a good way of getting your name out there.
Yeah.
And getting random people from wherever to see what you're doing. Same thing with like TikTok.
Yeah.
It's all about getting your name out there because I feel like I have not like to be like full of myself, but I feel like I have the talent. I just need to get more reach.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna get better, obviously, but yeah, getting the reach is so important, and YouTube is such a good way of doing that.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
right now, I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing YouTube. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, for me, I felt like it's kind of been this back and forth of like you have to like also do marketing on the ground.
Yeah.
And that takes time too. So it's
Right.
like, so you do a little bit of marketing on the internet and then you go do a little marketing in the ground. And you just had, was it your graduation party that was also an art show?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Dude, yeah,
That's
it was
so
so
cool.
awesome.
Tell
I
me
was
about that.
sad that you couldn't come.
I
It was so
know,
dope.
I know.
Yeah, well, shout out my mom. She's so cool.
Yeah.
She's also the one that let me do the mural. So she's honestly, my mom's my biggest fan. Like, she got this all started. She keeps it going. Like, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
But so she told me, like, a couple months back, she's like, we gotta have an art show for your art before you go to college. And I was like, okay. She's like, okay, we're gonna make your graduation party. So we're just gonna hang the paintings all over the house, just literally everywhere, and invite people over and just act like it's like you're in a gallery.
Oh,
Just
that's
like,
so
yeah,
fun.
it was so dope, and it was crazy because I almost didn't have enough room for my paintings, like, because I guess I have that many, like, I didn't realize, but yeah, we filled up the whole house, and all my friends came, all my family, it was so dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're a prolific artist, I would say. Like, you're constantly producing stuff.
I try.
Yeah.
Because I just love it, you know?
Yeah, and that's really good. I mean, that's what it takes to, like, have stuff to put out, like,
Exactly.
to tell people and show people is really important. So
Right.
you did a really good job of that.
Thank
and
you.
on your social media as well.
Thank you,
Because
yeah.
that's how I keep up with how much you're producing. I'm
Right.
like, holy shit.
Yeah, I try, like, that. My goal is to at least do, like, 3 pieces a month and get them
Nice.
posted.
Nice.
I can't say that I follow that every month, but I try.
Yeah, and that's about, I mean, you were in school also.
Yeah. So I mean, now I'm out. I have a lot of free time, but
Yeah. So what's next?
what's next? Well, I'm going to college
Yeah.
in August. I'm going to UF. I'm going to be studying arts.
You're going to UF too?
Yeah, you know?
Ah,
I didn't tell you.
no.
Dude, everyone's going to be in Gainesville.
Oh,
that's so sick. Like
Fun.
Noah, me, the dude, Pops Tops.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
the dudes over next to me. Eric, I was talking to him. He's like, we're gonna do shows in Gainesville,
Yeah.
college shows.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's gonna be up there. We're gonna keep all this going. It's so dope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's so sick. Because when I was talking to Noah, I was like, damn. I thought like Saucetober was like closing. You were
No,
just
it's
like,
a new
no.
chapter.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like-
that's so fire.
it's so
Oh
sick.
my gosh, hell yeah. Okay, that's good.
I know. I'm so.
So, what are you studying art? Are you studying business?
I'm gonna be majoring art and probably minoring in business
Nice.
because I feel like that's what I need.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
I might do something with graphic design because I do want to get into that more because I
Okay.
enjoy it. And I
Okay.
like making shirts recently.
Really?
Like the one that I did with the dragon.
Uh-huh.
I did a couple like jeans and jorts, and
Okay.
I sold those, and I was like, wait, I made a little money. Let me
Ah,
keep
oh my
going.
God.
Like, and it's fun too, cause like just seeing your clothes on people's bodies, like
Yeah.
I see why Noah does it. Like,
Yeah,
it's so sick.
yeah. I love walking out to Treaty and seeing all the Saucetober
Literally
shirts
everyone
like
has a
skate
sauce.
by.
Everyone has a Saucetober
I'm like,
shirt.
that's so
He's
sick.
literally like the next like on a
big clothing brand. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
It's-
Yeah, I
crazy.
don't know what big ones. He mentioned some, but yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah, did he mention like he's inspired by clothing brands and stuff? Like certain ones? Sure.
Almost that he was inspired to not do what they did. He was like, I don't want to make it basic.
I love
like
that.
all of the like they just want to put their name on the shirt and that's enough, you know.
Hell no, that shit
Yeah,
boring
he's
as
like, I
hell.
wanted to make it like
Oh, he
art.
puts like anime. Like,
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
that
just
shit.
art.
Put a house on a shirt. Like,
Yeah,
so
the
cool.
the spooky house.
I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I like the cells that he does, or like the different like organic matter.
Oh yeah. Literally,
I mean,
I
it's
have
so
one in my
wild.
house. I should have worn it.
Really?
It's literally just like it's some random thing. I don't know. He just
Yeah,
pulls
yeah,
from whatever.
yeah.
His mind is so fascinating.
I know.
I would love to know how it works.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, maybe not.
Maybe not, yeah, let him have his fascinating mind.
Yeah, I like your shirt. By the
Thanks,
way, I
dude.
saw it on the way in.
Yeah, dude. I just
Speaking of-
thrifted it 4th of July,
Nice.
97.
97.
Heck yeah,
That's good.
back in the day.
Hold on. Yeah. Sick. Well, are those the sauce ones?
Yes.
Ah!
I always have them on, dude.
Collab, no way. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's
so
me
cool.
and well, Noah. I'm gonna take it off and show the camera.
Yeah,
This is the Sauce Tim, the one of
Sauce
one.
Tim?
Yeah.
One of one.
We had that idea like way back, just because I had Tim's and like this little flap that goes down.
Mhm.
I always rocked it like where it was down, and I was like, "There's
Okay.
some surface area there. What if I sauced it up?"
Sauce
And I hit him up, I'm
think
like-
it's touch.
I was just randomly. I was like, "What if we sauced up my Tim's?" And he was like, "Let's make it happen." Yeah, and we also did a painting on it recently too. So
Yeah.
I think it's a very influential shoe.
I'll make it its own Instagram.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Now they're on the Second Bedroom podcast.
Yes, exactly. They're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
We're gonna sell them.
Sauce Tims. Yeah. Yeah, they're
Not
gonna be
mine,
worth
bro. These are
millions.
mine. Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't. That's how I feel about I think it may be the only sauce shirt I have is from when I know that's
That's
crazy.
unacceptable.
No, he did pants for me the
Okay.
other day. What was it? The shirt that I got when I first met him at the market, and it was like a test shirt or something, but
Yeah.
it had a bunch of different prints that he like had just tested
Oh yeah.
on the shirt, so it was like covered in like
My friend has
it's
a
like a
hoodie
little
like
bit
that.
lopsided and
Yeah,
like yeah,
just
it's not.
but it's
And I was like, that's so sick.
OG, that's OG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Let me see. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Definitely. I would love to shout out you, like just you doing all this stuff.
Thank you.
Like I think she has a platform, and it's not for herself. It's to like give like space for other creatives, just to like put them out there. Like that's so cool. That's some selfless shit, and I love
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
So yeah, shout out Enza Gates for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
dude, come on.
Cool. Okay, I always like to finish with words of advice or maybe something that you wish you had heard when you were early on in your process.
I mean, I talked about it a little bit. Just doing whatever you want. That's so important. Be yourself. Never, ever, ever follow like a certain like trend. I mean, you can because trends will get you places and will make shit popular. But definitely make it your own. Make everything yourself. You know.
Yeah, add your little spark on it.
Be yourself, man. Like that's such an important thing. And never give up. Obviously. You just start and never stop. You know?
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
advice. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
That's what I
the
live
other
by.
one. Don't stop.
For sure. Never.
Don't stop.
Never.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,